Hi, my name is Akshitha Sadeesh Kumar and I'm 13 years old. Some of my interests are reading, writing, and playing volleyball. I would like to thank Beyond the Box for this opportunity of me being Storyteller of the Week. The title of my story is The Glass Slipper. One windy afternoon, a young girl was walking in a forest all alone. She looked around the age of 7. She had long raven hair, pale skin, and stormy gray eyes. She was wearing a black jacket, a white shirt, blue jeans, and black sneakers. She was holding a leather pouch in her right hand as if it was something precious. She kept going through the sodden forest until she saw a path leading to a small old shack. Her face lit up with excitement as she ran towards it. She swung open the creaky door and looked up at her father. "Dad, I got it." "Excellent, honey," her father said, hugging his daughter. He took the pouch from her and took out a red rose from it. "Now can we make a potion to get Mom back?" she asked hopefully. "Not yet, Camille. We need to get one more thing. But that's going to be tough," her father told her distressingly. "What is it, Dad?" "We have to get Queen Cinderella's glass slipper from the castle." "I can do it," Camille said confidently. "How will you do it? This is way harder than getting a piece of Rapunzel's hair or Snow White's poison apple," he demanded. "I have a plan," Camille said, grinning. Camille and her father were crouching in the royal stables going over their plan to get Cinderella's glass slipper. When they saw the guards march past them, Camille slipped out of the stables and ran through the open doors of the castle. She turned right and sprinted down the hallway, being cautious of the people around there. She almost dashed right into a guard, but she turned the corner before he could see her. "Phew," she whispered to herself. She looked around, her gaze locked on the slipper right in the middle of the ballroom. It was in a glass case, which she could tell was heavily protected all the time. A guard saw her staring at the ballroom and yelled, "Hey!" "Oh no," she thought, panicking. She bolted towards the glass slipper and she was face to face with 4 guards trying to catch her. She reached into her leather pouch, took a handful of blue glittery powder, and blew it into their faces. The guards swayed and fainted on the floor. She stepped over them and dusted her hands off on her jacket. She went over to the slipper and was about to take the glass case off when she heard a woman shout, "Wait! Stop!" She spun around to the sound of the voice and she froze in terror. Cinderella was hurrying down the stairs to the ballroom with her hands extended to stop Camille. "Who are you and why are you doing this?" Cinderella asked her pleadingly. Camille stiffened and answered, "My name is Camille, and I need your glass slipper to get my mom back." "Your mom? What happened to her?" Cinderella questioned her. She got sent away somewhere by an evil witch. Me and my dad are making a push to get her back. Your glass slipper is our last item, and we need it," she said desperately. Cinderella was about to ask more questions, but she looked at little Camille and stopped herself. "Please, Queen Cinderella, I want my mom back," Camille implored, starting to cry. Cinderella looked at her, her eyes filled with sorrow. "Okay." Camille sniffed. What? "I said okay, you can have it," she said, and took the glass slipper out of the case. She held it carefully in her hands and told Camille, "I understand how you feel. I love my mom. She died and I was stuck with a terrible stepmother who treated me very badly. Soon after, my father passed away too. If I had any way to bring my parents back to life, I would, no matter what the cost. I know you need this." She kneeled down and put one hand on Camille's shoulder. "Get your mom back," she whispered, staring into her eyes. Camille took it from her and nodded thanks to the queen. She turned and rushed out of the castle, and no guards tried to catch her. She ran back towards the stables and yelled, "Dad! Dad!" "Shh! What are you doing, Camille Ave Griffin?" he whispered sharply. She looked at her father, her eyes shining. "Let's go get Mom." "This is the last item," her father declared. He looked down at Camille, and faith was in his eyes. "You do the honors." Camille took the last glass slipper from his trembling hands and held it above the cauldron. She looked down at the light purple liquid boiling in the cauldron and thought of her few memories that she remembered about her mom. She smiled at the thoughts and slowly dropped the perfect glass slipper into it. The liquid started to glow, and it soon became too bright to look at. Camille looked away and the liquid slowly dulled. When she turned back around, she saw someone who she hadn't seen in a long time. She embraced her mother tightly, and she held on for longer than she could tell. She was so glad her mom was back, although she would always remember the kind act that Queen Cinderella did for her family. The end.